friends, this is MG from my channel server Guruji. Today I'm going to tell you what is DNS and how many types of DNS. DNS is a domain naming system which resolved our FQDN to IP address and IP address into FQDN. FQDN is equal to fully qualified domain names. When we are going to search any sites like google.com, so DNS resolve that name into IP address, and IP address name resolve into domain name, FQDN. So it is a work provided by DNS. So DNS are two types. First one is a standalone DNS, where we didn't require any DAD database. That domain servers are called standalone DNS, where we require the AD database like users, computers, OU, printers. We have a huge infra and we want to set the policy through our group policy. So that time we require a integrated DNS. So there are two types of. Also, I will tell you that how we can configure integrated DNS and standalone DNS. So without wasting time, let's start. So firstly, I will tell you that how we configure integrated DNS. Open the server manager. I already configure IP address and their host name. It is pre-requirements also 512 MB RAM required and 1 gig space of hard disk required. Open the server manager and click on add roles and features. Just click on this next, and choose ADDS, active domain services. Second one is here. Add the features and click on next, and install. Now we are going to add the same on standalone. Just click on add roles and features. Next. Here we will add only DNS server, not a ADDS, because we will configure standalone DNS on this server. So just next and install. Okay. If we install a standalone server now, and after 1 year or 6 months, we are prompt as a standalone DNS become a integrated DNS, so we can add that roles into after that on the same server, and there is nothing impact will be on the server, and we will add the integrated AD. We will integrate the AD on that server. So our integrated standalone DNS almost ready, and integrated DNS also ready. Now we are working on an integrated DNS. Just click on prompt this server to a domain controller. Here we are going to configure a AD database. We will put the domain name as well as and will configure AD database here. Just search here and click on the prompt the server too. Okay, this is our new server. We already did have another server. So we just start the company. So choose a new forest and enter the name which you want. Like we want to open any company. Tempo doors local. This is my company name. Type the directory service restore mode password. This password will require when we are going to restore the active directory database. Suppose by mistake we deleted a AD object and we want to be restored, and or something missing on the something wrong into our AD server and we want to restore the database. That time this password DSRM password is required, and it is very important. Without this password we cannot recover the AD database. Almost standalone DNS are also configured here. I will show you later. This is our NetWise name about the standalone server. Oh, sorry, integrated DNS server. And It will show our database. This is our AD database, NTDS.dit. Extension is a DIT, Directory Information Tree. It's a new technology directory services directory information tree, which holds the information of our Active Directory database. And about the Sysvol folder store the information of our domain related, like group policy, domain information also are stored in Sysvol folder. Most probably many questions are over the how, what is the DS Sysvol folder and how it works, and if Sysvol folder is not replicating, so what will impact on our domain controller and between AD and ADC. So there is a huge impact if our Sysvol folder is not replicated, so our data will not replicate it between DC to ADC server. Most probably this issue occur when something is making missing inside the Sysvol folder, or our network is behave bad, or we can say that our port number is not connecting to the DC to ADC. AD port number is 389 and DNS port number is 53. It is very important part when we are going to provide connectivity to our network team. So we have to share DNS or AD port number to our network team, which are 53 of DNS and AD have a 389 port number. Okay, it is configuring. It is just checking the pre-requirements, RAM and other things. It's just almost completed, and it will reboot the server. After reboot, you will see the domain name which we enter tempo, and before the username. If it comes to them. Now I will show you a standalone. Standalone, not a much more, just a DNS manager we will open. Because when we configure any DNS server, so we have it two zones: forward lookup zone and reverse lookup zone. Forward lookup zone responsible for resolve your host name into IP address, and reverse lookup zone responsible for resolving IP address into domain name or host name. Right click on it and create a new zone. Which sites we want to create it, we have to put name here. India.in. This is a site, india.in.dns. Next, you want to secure both and none, and finish. Our site has created India. Okay, and what is our server name? We can create a area code here. And what is our IP address? 100. Okay. Also, we can create a reverse lookup zone. Next, we have to enter first three digit of the IP address: 192.168.1. And once we click on here, right click on records which we created and select the update PTR records. So here it will update automatically. You can see. And now we are going to, okay, it is configuring. We are going back to here. Just configure. Open the command. Standalone DNS has configured successfully. That's it. With the help of standalone DNS, we just publish our sites. That's it. We didn't have it because we didn't have any database. What is our domain name? See, it's resolving IP address. It's a 100 IP address of my domain photo. If you want to see, so you can see. You can see that also. Also, our integrity DNS is configured successfully. Give me a second. It's a tempo. You can see. We can see here AD database. This is our AD database. So this is integrated DNS where we have AD users, computers, groups, OU. Also, we can deploy the policies through integrated DNS with the help of group policy management. Thank you guys for watching. Kindly subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. And also, if you require any, if you have any doubts or you want to remake a videos, so you can chat, you can drop a message over my channel. Thank you. Thank you guys. Bye bye.